The weather is in stark contrast to a week ago, just a couple of hours down the road. We loved it there, but equally, we love one of the all-time great playgrounds of motorsport. G'day, everybody. Greg Rust, Richard Craill, Riana Crehan with you. Kia ora. Welcome to Highlands Motorsport Park. This is the fourth of 4 straight weeks on the tour, and what a lineup we have for the 70th running of the NAPA New Zealand Grand Prix. Welcome, mate.
Hi, Rusty. Hi, Ree. Good to see you. Highlands is a playground, isn't it? And it's a playground. Actually, can I borrow this, please? Braden, come for a
Over
walk.
to you, Richard Craill.
This is what we've got this weekend at the NAPA 70th New Zealand Grand Prix. Come and have a look at this, Braden. This car won this Grand Prix twice in the hands of Simon Wills. Great Kiwi. It beat Scott Dixon, some of the best in the field. Reynard 1914, 1998 and 1999 New Zealand Grand Prix winning car. Regional car. How good. F3000 car, 6-wheeled Tyrrell. That will be on track this weekend. Michael Schumacher's first point-scoring Formula 1 Benetton B191. Ford Cosworth, cool thing. Supercars we saw at Teretonga. How good was that, by the way? Ryan Wood scared the wits out of Rihanna in the passenger seat of this car. It will be back on track, and if you buy your tickets tonight, you can still go in the draw to get a ride in either one of these two cars on Sunday here at the New Zealand Grand Prix. Porsche 956 in New Zealand. Amazing, isn't it? What an incredible thing. How good. Amazing little Lotus Cortina from the Highlands Museum. And the very car that Brendan Hartley raced in the Formula 1 World Drivers' Championship for the team that is now known as Racing Bulls, RB, Toro Rosso. It's had many names. That's the genuine car. So amazing stuff this weekend, guys, here at Highlands Motorsport Park. Some of the cars and the history on display that are going to be cutting some laps. And now you can have your microphone back, Rusty.
I don't think I've ever had someone steal it on me with such joy before. Right. So if that's not a good enough reason, if you're in the beautiful Central Otago, to drop by and enjoy this. I think Tim Slade and his wife Danny are touring somewhere, incidentally. Come and join us if you can. And the offering, of course, Ree, highlighted by, which I know you're excited about, the New Zealand Grand Prix. Such rich history, the 70th running. It's going to be huge, isn't it?
It is incredible to say it's the 70th running. And as Richard just detailed, the cars that are here on display, of course, we will be crowning the champion of the Castrol Toyota Formula Regional Oceania Trophy this weekend as well, which is a whole new thing we needed to hear about. But if you look behind us, just the sheer amount of support categories that are here. We've got the Somerset GT, we've got the NextGen Mazda series, of course, we've got Toyota 86s, we've got TA2s here as well, so there is plenty on offer.
Little birdie tells me that some driver is jetting in from some GT driving straight into the TA2. Is this correct?
Living the rock star life, some might say. Rusty, Will Davison, my husband, just been testing the GT car at Phillip Island in Australia, straight on the plane over here. We'll be, I think, in that car right directly behind your shoulder.
Love
in
it.
the SP Tours TA2 this weekend. Never driven the car, never been to Highlands, but he'll be fine.
They'll be fine. And we've got 3 days of broadcasting for you. Can you believe it? We are literally going to have, well, we joke about it being the Friday Grand Prix of practice, but we're actually going racing today, and it's going to be on air too.
We're going to have a Friday lead into the Grand Prix, aren't we, with the postponed race from Teretonga. So race 3, round 3 will be held before we get into round 4, which is really exciting because it gives us a little form guide for the weekend ahead. So a reset from official practice today right into a race. Forget about Teretonga, forget about the rain, forget about the conditions there, and forget about how you drive that track. This is a very different circuit. That's going to be really interesting, really cool to see. I've just noticed it's a Porsche 962, by the way. Sorry, I got it wrong. It's not a 956. You'd think I'd know. So that's going to be amazing. And then into the Grand Prix. What I love about this, guys, is that there's 2 things to win big things, right? You've got the Grand Prix, which is great. So if you're not in CT Frott title calculations, you've still got a massive carrot on the end of the stick this weekend, don't you? But if you're in the championship, you could win the championship and the New Zealand Grand Prix in the same weekend and just have the best day of your life so far.
That carrot is the whole reason why Liam Skeets, a former winner of this race, has decided to come back and play a special entry for him this weekend. He's just finished, as we record this, in the top 3 of practice session number 2. Jin Nakamura was fastest in session 1. Zach Schooler was up there as well, but had a bit of damage to his car toward the end. So fastest for Zach in session 2. But some news about our star from the World Rally Championship.
Yeah, our most recent podium winner as well, Calais Rovan-Pera, who was on the podium for the first time in a single-seater and first time in car racing on a track. at Teretonga, but he is unwell, Rusty, which is really disappointing to hear. Hasn't been on track at all today, and he's still 50-50 as to whether he'll race in this afternoon's race. So we've got our fingers crossed. We hope he can get behind the wheel, but we also want him to be good for the rest of the weekend. And he is actually starting that race from the second row of the grid on P4. So it'd be great if he could get out there, so we keep our fingers crossed.
Absolutely. The noise you can hear behind us is the wonderful symphony of TA2 machines. We cannot compete with that because we're not singers. So we're going to wrap up this preview. The best thing you can do is stay across the Repco NextGen NZ Championship social media platforms, the official Toyota platforms for the signature classes for CT Frott and Bridgestone GR86. But importantly, we are live this afternoon from 5 o'clock New Zealand time, live and local, Sky Sport New Zealand, Fox and Kayo in Australia. It'll be 2 hours earlier though, 3 o'clock New South Wales or Eastern Daylight Saving Time. And then of course around the world on YouTube. We've been getting an amazing reaction from all sorts of different countries. So to those of you in Finland and beyond, thank you very much for tuning in. Massive weekend of racing here, a special weekend in New Zealand sport, and we can't wait to bring it all to you.